still swimming in take on me money. He doesn't need this shit.
Check her head later. She walked down the stairs. Well, they were just playing. She didn't even touch her. She didn't. But I think it's a knock on there. You want to look? Okay, feel it up. Oh, this ain't even fine. What's your mouth?
Ooh. My stomach. Ooh. Ooh. My stomach. Girl, somebody be talking about losing out on some mate or something like this. Girl, these boys know what it is. They can keep on playing. Yeah, ain't nobody no fraud over here. The West is in reverse. You know what the fuck it is. Ain't no getting out of this with your motherfucking life, nigga. Somebody gonna be on the run for the rest of their life. I wish a bitch would or a nigga would. And you was playing for the other team, and now you only running. Oh, I say I don't see there's no good men, baby. Yeah, and look what I just plopped on the table when I said it. I said there's no good men, just in case y'all didn't catch that. And guess what plopped on the table when I said it? Damn, Ace of Swords. Hold on, I thought it was recording. I don't know if it was or not. All right, let's just go with this. You know, people got split alliances. You know you was shady in the first place, playing with the queen stuff with another bitch. You on the hit list. That's why I say if these people are so important, it will be their heads that people will be digging all in. Them ones don't be performing. So it might be more, it might be like 2 of each person or something like this. Girl, you ain't gotta fake nothing with me because it ain't nobody, I don't see nobody else on my level. Ain't nobody kind of try to pretend like they talking to me or something. I mean, you could try to pretend you're alliance to me, but I don't trust none of these people. None. People like, Frank, we already passed that point, girl. Where we at? Where we at? We already passed this point. Hold on, because I was trying to put these cards away because I was just looking for my glasses, but then someone told me we might need some of these, so hold on 1 second. Yeah, there's a cover-up or something about some old money that they can't cover it up no more. But I feel like there could be more money in your new money or in my new money. Yeah, with the royal lineage, somebody's losing control because somebody else wanted to be king. But there is none other. Not that didn't have nothing to do with this hypocrisy with that old money. It's like somebody's like, hold on, honey. I'm obsessed with you. All right. Somebody could also be doing some AI or something to make it seem like you know, turning tricks, or I'm hearing that baby girl movie. Like somebody could be like using a stuffed animal or something, trying to make it seem like they got you crawling around. You know, trying to make it seem like you lost your power or something like this, or me or something like this. Somebody is crazy. I don't know. One thing God taught me throughout this time is like, that ain't even for right now. What you mean? I don't know what these people worry about. They must think they so far advanced or beyond. I keep on hearing the strong delusion, so this could be it. All right? It might be time. Yeah, we got a snake in reverse. Okay? This Nagini snake. This could be like a shorter, stumpier snake, or a short, stumpy snake. All right, that's why I said somebody sitting there like, oh, you're still the one or something like this. Like, oh, you changed or something. That's how I know these people wasn't in my energy. There's nothing to change. You see what I'm saying? Somebody saying, well, you used to you carry yourself. No, not really that much. Not really that much. That's why I said these people trying to act like they was doing more than they was. They was not. So you're trying to get their hands on something. Conflict in a garden. Perseverance. I keep saying preservation. But there's something that's going to be preserved here. This might be somebody waited late for you to like have a child so you can have children around the time as them. But I already had allegedly the children. I don't know what this is. We got conflict in the garden. That. As I'm cleaning up the table, we just be calling these out because these are the ones that's like calling my name as I'm putting this stuff away. Okay. It's not really clean over here, and that's disturbing me, but I guess it's good enough. Oh, I also wanted to see why is the emperor, no, the empress, the nine of swords, the empress, the white empress was on the floor. There could be a burial or something like this that happened. All right. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah, something that somebody did. No, this ain't. I don't do no spell work. We just speaking. And like I said, none of these people on the board, like I said, that's here on this planet, is seeming like they is the person to be doing this for. I feel bad because somebody made these people think that the bond between me or something like this was stronger or it was legit, but somebody was just fooling these people. Yeah, we got a Virgo, misunderstood, sorry, not sorry. Okay. All right, and then we got fraud here. So we had the white empress on the floor in reverse. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we had the white empress here in the reverse. Okay. On the floor when I came in here. All right. And then we got some kind of illegal investigation of ops, stranger, fans, nosy hoes, and wannabes. TMZ wannabes. So let's start here. All right. Let's see who is this Virgo. And then we got sorry, not sorry energy here. But I think was sorry, not sorry like Sasha Fierce, because that could also be an entity attachment. Okay. The entity attachment or the boost could be something. Okay. But not sorry because they was a fraud, and then sorry Somebody could be trying to apologize so they could be looked at in a better sense. In a situation, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, but again, we got pleasure seekers. So these could be pleasure seekers. Okay, and then we have death right after that. So this could be people that was seeking pleasure with a Virgo. All right. Or we got this Miss O energy here, or with someone else here. And this could be, because I'm seeing pleasure seeker friend, but I also just seen pleasure seekers in death. I don't know if somebody was dealing with, like, sorry, like, I don't know, like, there could be a Virgo that was, like, I'm seeing temperance in reverse. Maybe somebody blames some. It's a lot of mixed up paperwork here, but that's why I say something is very unprofessional. Something is very unprofessional. Something is super, like, people, I was just thinking to myself, like, when I was talking, I guess people would be like, who is you? Girl, please. We didn't, I was after you bring attention to yourself, people look, but that's okay. Go for the strong delusion. Some of this shit I be doing on purpose just to irritate these people that be looking. Yeah, we got size here because I want you to go the other way. I want you to think that you know something about somebody by judging the car that they drive or anything. Even if somebody was a hoarder in a pigsty, I want you to think that that's how you should be judging somebody, because you the one gonna be looking stupid in the end. It's not gonna be the righteous person. I think, where did that phone go? I see that. Anyways, welcome back to the platform. Appreciate you guys being here. All right, comment, likes, and shares, subscribes. All right. And then we got some kind of wedding here. Somebody could have married somebody to get away with being under investigation or death. Also, somebody want to make it like, girl, why you pushing so hard? They're going to find out what you did, and I just can't see nothing in my life that I would be afraid of the police knowing that I did. Like I said, unless when I was younger, like if they see me smoke, but you didn't catch me back then smoking the joint. You know what I'm saying? So what would that have to do with anything now? You know what I'm saying? So like I said, besides something like that, you know, or in a car with people, you know, I was never really one that liked to, you know, drink in the car. Even if other people was drinking, I really wasn't down for it. You know what I'm saying? I was just too scary. Scary enough if somebody was just smoking a blunt while I was in the car, but I can't tell nobody what to do in their car. And I told you, if these are unprofessional government people, okay, that are brainwashing people and taking them out of their homes and taking them to places and making them do things, strange things, that don't have nothing to do with me. I don't have any memory of it. So we got constancy here. This could be something something about the justice system here. Somebody is standing on top. All right. So there's nobody that can judge this person legally. I feel like there could be something about a judge. This could also be somebody making somebody a judge. Like a lot of the women in the family or in this unit or something could have made it only up to being a judge. And somebody is trying to make me just be a judge, but we're going higher. Okay. We got frivolity or something here. All right. This could also be somebody made this Virgo a judge so that they can judge some situations here. Put some innocent people in jail or something like this. Yeah, somebody's like stressed out or overwhelmed or with this thought contagions. Okay, the way that the lawlessness that's going on, it almost won't make people want to give up on law in general. You know what I'm saying? If the wrong people is going to jail, everything like this, man. Somebody know they about to lose. I just feel like, again, we got fortune here. There's a judge or there's somebody here that could be about to lose something or lose it. Maybe somebody also was trying to teach somebody how to be a judge or training somebody for a position here. But I'm not going to step down from my position. So, yeah, we got waiting. All right, in reverse. Somebody was waiting, but I don't, they shouldn't wait because somebody's not taking that position. Somebody's going higher. All right. And we also got somebody losing out. This could be somebody that losing out on their best bitch or something like this. Okay. A doctor's note, like you got to sit down. You can't work no more. Your heart is weak. I'm not really getting an STD, but there could also be some kind of doctor or something here that was working on someone I- like a butcher, you know, like a town butcher. All right. Also, we have somebody that misses someone. This could be a child of yours that was with these people, that was going up to something here. All right. This could also be a mental illness, something. Somebody trying to put mental illness on someone to make people not. Yeah, we got a doctor is in reverse here. Ain't that crazy how that's here? We got little E in reverse. This could be little Evelyn, little Eric, little Eva, little Eve. Somebody is in reverse here for something that they did here. All right. Pleasure seeker. Some people could be waiting to see if you about to get sick because they know somebody tried to get you sick or shoot you up with something or even a disease. But I feel like the doctor is in reverse. Whoever this E person is in reverse. But I just don't think that this person is in reverse. Okay. Also, something about waiting. Somebody doesn't want to wait. This could be somebody that just had a baby and somebody don't want to let this person wait and heal. You know what I'm saying? Somebody trying to get sex from this person fast or something. You know, I don't know what this is. This is crazy. Somebody could have a sex addiction. I don't know what this is. But pleasure seekers are grossed out, or somebody could have showed somebody having a baby like on a wide screen. They could have showed a version of you or something like this, having a baby, and so people are grossed out. Okay? Somebody could be grossed out. Somebody could have slandered, like I said, somebody of a like, I don't know why these people are doing this. All right? This could be so people could look at a young woman here. Okay? Somebody trying to sit you down. I don't know what this is. Because it's almost like it's a command for these motherfuckers to go and take my shit and put it back where it's supposed to be and leave it the fuck alone. I don't know what. They want me to think that they done killed off all my body or my bodies or my people or something. I don't believe this. I think that they're in Mexico. I think that they're somewhere. I think they're in my old town. I think they're hiding these beings, people, robots, these humans, like the show Humans on HBO. They were still robots, but the show was called Humans. These people are doing something like this here. Somebody also could have did something to you and humiliate you so they could be with this young woman that everybody want to be with or something like this. And this person could come in like some lover boy energy or something like this, okay? Messenger, the Lord, okay? The messenger, the Lord. Somebody could be putting spells on these men and the shit ain't even that good, or whatever they have to offer is not really that fancy. Yeah, because look, what's coming up next? Money in reverse. Somebody is stressed out. They already noticed the wrong. Somebody trying to work so hard to prove you or me wrong that they're not getting a replacement, that this is it. And somebody don't want to believe that. They're trying to make it seem like it's something that they're losing out on money. Whatever this is, this younger girl or woman, they're losing out on money. That's the truth. All right. Okay, I'm hearing who shot the sheriff. There could be also somebody that's a soldier trying to shoot down a messenger before a message gets to someone. Okay. Yeah, there's also somebody here with this blue dress or something. This person is not, somebody is not your friend. Also, I don't know if I like whatever this is on this person's shoes. Okay. Like whatever this black, oily, slick, I don't know what this person been walking through. The mud. Also, this makes me think about the little tie that was on my neck. at the rooftop hotel. I had a like a nice, like, you know, like button up shirt, kind of fancy looking or whatever. You know, it I don't know, but the sleeves was kind of puffy. It had black cuffs on it, I think. And then the shirt kind of had a tie attached to it. So you know, once you put the shirt on, you tie up the neck, and then it was hanging down like a bow tie or like a tie or whatever. So somebody is not your friend because somebody could have finished or choked somebody or like suffocate somebody. Mm, this could be. I heard this could be Gotti's body. All right, this could be something that happened after John Gotti allegedly passed away or went into the underworld. Somebody could. This is, well, I'm getting the cello energy with that, but with this, I think this is like I said, this is the underground still. Like, that's what I'm saying. Somebody is like, there is a mob father, a mobster energy. I don't know which one. The person don't like it that somebody is a goody two shoes. They are going to try to fuck you up with these people in the underworld or whatever this is. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said this is also somebody that's brainwashed into thinking of something, because this could be the same thing that happened to them that made them go into the underworld. They're wondering why you ain't going out there like a gorilla and just slicing motherfuckers' necks and taking money and kicking people and taxing people or something. But again, we're on two different systems. I'm on a system for a queen or an empress. You were on a system as a king of wands. Even if I was in my queen of wands energy when I was younger, because of people sexualizing me behind my back or recording me when I didn't know when I was younger or something like this, or if there was some kind of snake energy wrapped around me, okay, this mommy Watson energy or something to manipulate the energy. I just feel like somebody's trying to act like somebody was like a nympho or something, and I just don't think that that's the case. I feel like this person is the person is a fountain. Maybe this person wanted to be a fountain, but they can't be a fountain. It's in reverse with this water or this blue dress. Yeah, this Miss O energy. Somebody thought that they was going to get something from this. It's none of these fucking people's business. Somebody don't. We got the orange, white, and green. These could be also just people from different clans, tribes, species, or whatever that's mad that the chosen one ain't they don't see what's so special about you. Look at she's dressed like $1,000,000. Why are we picking this nasty person or something? And like I told you, if somebody watches you long enough, they're gonna find something. Again, it could be that my species doesn't like to be watched. We're not supposed to be. We don't do anything wrong, really that wrong that you have to watch us. So you could throw off my energy, and somebody said, well, what will you do if you had to be in front of a crowd? Well, I don't know, because I don't think that we've been seeing real people. These been bots or something anyway. I feel like there's some celebrities that still shy. I feel like, you know, you can't judge something off of that. It's not your place. Whoever these people is. We got OOD. This could also be a overdose or something. Somebody could have had an overdose over here. We got C Ted and then Pret. Okay. Yeah. Also, somebody saying that somebody is needy or something like this, but I don't think so. This could be a situation where somebody's holding back your paycheck or something, and then when you like, oh, you know, boss, well, I need an advancement or something because I can't wait 2 weeks for my check to come around again, and they're like, oh, you so needy. Well, shit, I work for you. You supposed to have my check here like everybody else's. How the fuck you gonna call me needy when I need this money when you holding back my money? Like, these people is trash. All right? Because I feel like somebody could have even fraudulently said that you were sick or somebody is sick. I don't know. Or again, when I was thinking something could have happened to somebody else and they saying it happened to you. I don't know, because with this melancholy, I told you this is giving me the rooftop little birthday celebration. It was only 4 of us. All right? You know, I think my friend Candy came just for the little thing or whatever. and then left. But if there was a young person with this person, say these people are the ones that kidnapped or trafficked my daughter, my oldest daughter, or something like this, or even they recreated, they spliced off of my children and created children in in the likeness of my children. It could be one of my children that did this to me, okay? And then we have this melancholy energy here with the soldier with this bayonet here that could have pierced somebody or did something to somebody that was in his bed. Remember, this was making me think about this because one of the girls got we thought she got so drunk that she peed in the bed. But I just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what could have happened. You know, maybe if these people are online and I've been offline, if I've been offline all this time, then it's something that they can see, that they could have seen that happen. Maybe these people are, say that there was aliens on this earth and only some people could see them, or they only show themselves to certain people. You or I could be somebody that they never supposed to show themselves to. But all the friends around you could be convenient with these people because they work together to manipulate your energy or plan your energy. Okay, well, that's what I'm saying. Something could have happened. Like these things could have showed up or something. And something happened here. But again, we got the messenger here. Okay? Somebody's name could be, this could be somebody's child that starts with an R. All right? And it says here the messenger is some type of faithful energy, Saint Bernard energy, or a faithful energy here. Okay? Somebody could have got a message about something here. Somebody could have been a distance away, though. Let's see about this child. Okay, the beach in reverse. Maybe somebody said they was going to the beach and they didn't. In the AM, maybe at night. Okay. He, beach. Maybe they met a girl at the beach. Okay. Somebody could say, oh, I'm going to meet my boyfriend or my husband at the beach. But really, they went to go meet a girl there or something. I'm not sure. Let's see. Something in somebody's bed is in reverse. Or, I don't know, y'all. That's what I'm saying about that shit. I'm looking at Freddy Krueger. Remember when the bed turned into like a water bed? Or turned into something? He was in there and he sucked that girl down in there. Or like I seen in a prank that somebody like actually sawed out like the middle of the bed or something. And they laid there in the bed. So when somebody came and laid in the bed, somebody grabbed the person while they was in the bed, okay, to scare them as just for a prank. So imagine, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, because even 9 of Cups, somebody got this tie in their hand. This is like a young woman or something. This is like somebody that wanted to be... I feel like some of these little things, like a Kanika thing, all them people in that footage, that was for some type of future proposal to be famous or something. Like, I'm not sure. It's just giving me something like that. Like, straight up, these could be your children, clones of your children or somebody's children here. Bed in reverse, film in reverse. President in reverse. Like, somebody could be trying to get a position here. Say these people were supposed to be sharing a position with you all this time, and they've been running it themselves. And then they were in the industry, film industry, and now they want to go over the presidency. But it's like this person was never supposed. They've been running something, my sector, all this time. They were never supposed to be in any of it. Like, this is somebody that got denied by God or something, or these people did something horrible, got sent to Mexico with Article 42. You know what I'm saying? When I was 2 years old, between 0 and 2 years old, they did something, and then they came back here to finish the job. Because I know that John Ramsey had some shit going on in Mexico with some business partners around that time. So when somebody's saying, oh, was he about to fly to Georgia? Did they just get back from Georgia? Did they go to Michigan? Or did these motherfuckers go to Mexico? That's why I'm saying somebody could be in fucking Mexico. Somebody could have kids down there. I could be in Mexico and have kids and shit down there. Let's just start saying it how it is, okay? Yeah, jacuzzi energy. All right. Like I said, to solidify something, this could be somebody solidifying the fact, like I told you, if they married me to my best friend so that they can have access to something. I'm getting like Wakanda energy because the president was pulling off this energy. But it's like, what y'all doing though? Why the fuck would Wakanda or vibranium or like any kind of something from America, why the fuck would y'all be bringing it down to Mexico? Like, something ain't being right. And also, Mexico is hiding in Moab. Like, what the fuck is y'all doing? You got Moses or Moshe or the Moshe people from South America. Okay, could be Moses as well. Like, what are y'all doing? Also, I was hearing like a storyline about two sisters that went for plastic surgery or something. One died and one lived, okay? And it made me think about, like, I told y'all about 4 years ago or whatever this is, when I went to, my sister was just asking me to come down there with her. She was getting something done. But I told you with the whole flight thing, I already booked everything. But we was only going to have 24 to 48 hours, maybe even less than 48 hours to hang out, right? But I missed my flight, and so that put me off a little bit. And then by the time I got, we really just did not get to see each other at all. You know? And even that Epstein stuff is making me think about a hospital or a doctor's office. I don't know why. Because it's also reminding me of the hotel room that I had with the balcony right there, and the way that the door is right there on the corner. It's also reminding me of the little courtyard in the middle of the thing. I don't know, it was making me think about my last time when I went to Miami for my stay. Because again, we got somebody that was not a friend, but I didn't have a friend. I didn't have anybody with me. It was just me. And this place did have a jacuzzi here. And I think I did maybe use it, maybe. I can't remember. But it had a balcony, and the balcony had a jacuzzi, I think, on it. And it's so funny because I know I was watching something about Jay-Z and them about to be going to court probably or something. But like somebody went to the hotel to meet somebody, and I was like, why that look like the fucking hotel that I would? Well, like this hotel had the little wooden doors on each room. I don't think that this hotel had the wooden door. I just remember when I first walked in, it had a beautiful, big old wooden, like Art Nouveau door on it. And I just was in love with that fucking door. I said, if I ever make it big, bitch, I'm getting a door just like this. I'm getting a door just like this. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know why these memories are coming back, because they were like showing the people walking through the hotel and everything. And I'm like, oh, I think that's the place. And then they showed the lady like getting dressed, or she might have been sitting on her laptop on the balcony, getting some information or something like this. And I was like, and I remember the walls, and then like right in front of the, like when you're at the balcony of this thing, there's like a trellis wall right there with like vines going all up the wall. All right. You can't really see out to the street. There's no view or nothing. You can only see, you can only see the wall right there. You can't really see nobody else's balcony or nothing. It's just your balcony and like the wall or whatever. But when you go upstairs, because I went to the top of that hotel too, because they had a pool up there, and they had a little restaurant service. I went up there for a drink, sat out there by the pool for a little bit, read a book, everything like this. And it was like a really pretty view you could see down. But I remember going, that's why I'm saying, what is this? Because somebody could have been a future seer, and a lot of ritual could have been added into the Kanika security camera footage. But I wonder if some of this shit, because when we were doing these Kanika videos before, we wasn't getting all this much, I don't think, of like the whatever, of the hallway and stuff like this. I don't know. But It's just making me think, was that it could have told a story of another girl or something like this, right? I'm not nobody that's afraid to travel. Like, I've been traveled, okay? Um, so I don't know why it's so many correlating things that trigger thoughts about other things. Do you get what I'm saying? I mean, it could just be a part of being a seer or whatever, and then also recognizing repetitive things. But I think, um, yeah, I went to a nail place. I loved that nail place when I went there. It was a beautiful, like, Grecian style nail place that I went to. But I don't know if I ended up talking to, or my daughter talked to my daughter or something. And then she was telling me that about my so-called half sister Adriana. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I talked to her while I was there, or somebody was trying to convince me, like, oh, why don't you call such and such? I don't know. Like, I can't remember if I talked to her, if I didn't talk to her. I just don't remember. But I do feel a presence of her when I was in Miami. But I'm wondering about this. Friend in reverse. This is what happened here. Okay? We got wrath, power, wisdom. I'm just wondering here. Because we could be at the part when they already in a vision. I saw, whether it's deja vu, in a vision I saw this supposed little half sister, like, in Florida with my man. Like, it's not how he look right now, but it's a version of this man. Like, who takes a man from one daughter and give it to another one? Like, who the fuck do that and then try to give the destiny to? So this is like about destiny. So, like, these people had this on the mind. So that's why I was saying, even with the girl Adriana, the sister, the mother, Sharon Olsen, looked just like the lady, except for she looked like she got rock star, she giving me like whatever his name is, Osborne. Okay, Ozzy Osbourne. She's giving me Ozzy Osbourne, the lady that locked that boy up into the attic for locked a boy in the attic for a long time. He was malnutrition, and he I don't know why I just seen that girl that be talking about she might been sick and she can't walk, or she was learning, a really pretty girl. Okay, tattoos and everything. She got a popular channel about, you know, her learning how to walk again. And this is what was just making me think something. Because that woman, Adriana, that woman looked just like my stepmother. If you went back 20 years ago and stopped time and let her age a little bit, she looked identical to the stepmother. So the stepmother must be cloned too. The wicked stepmother must be cloned too. But again, these people could have bit me, or traded on me, or said something about me or whatever like this. And then eventually they got put to the side, like, oh, but wait a minute. It's like the devil saying, what do you desire? Oh, this, and that. And then as soon as they get whatever they want, like 1 month, 2 months, a year, 3 years, boom, now you down there messed up. And they like, you went against the Son of God or something like this. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is what I feel like, you know, these people was doing. Okay? Or sacrificing themselves so that their child or something could take something, or whatever this is. So this is making me wonder, like, when I went, like, not in the AM, at night though, he beach, she, not the beach, but the swimming pool. Maybe, again, we got water, jacuzzi again. This could just mean 7 o'clock, 7-Eleven. Again, the internet connection goes out. We also got cousin, not your friend, but a cousin. A cousin, not your friend. I don't know if they're saying, like, Remember how I told y'all when I be by myself traveling or whenever I travel anytime, I always do a check on my room. But something could be saying that somebody could have been hiding in somebody's jacuzzi. And I'm feeling good. Somebody could have even got something off of you, like a transplant, a heart transplant, kidney transplant, or something if they did something to somebody's body here. Okay, okay, this is getting deeper. This is getting deeper. Somebody's family has already relocated. Ugh. Melancholy. Somebody's not sick anymore, but they're not the head of something anymore either because of whatever this is that they did. We got somebody loyal here. All right, fire in reverse. I just heard like somebody was charging to like burn someone. All right, hold on one second. Oh, shoot. Hold on. No, that don't got nothing to do with me. We didn't babysit. Oh, what did she get? You gave her cash? Oh, so she just used my stuff then. Come on, y'all, my feet. Okay. All right. And you know what? The today that I think I could have talked to the sister, or I don't know if my daughter was putting me on three, but I don't know because I thought I talked to her. But when I went to Florida, the day that I went to go get my nails done, the day that I went and got my nails done, somebody tried to put somebody in the fire. And we got a baby in reverse. They could have beat a baby out of somebody. Yeah, a home wrecker. So somebody could be something like this. I saw something about somebody's lint trap. Somebody could have been collecting stuff from somebody's lint trap. And we got a black hoe. Somebody trying to have you be a black box or a black cat or a black hoe. Again, somebody's black cat. I was watching a reading the other day. I really did earlier. I didn't get to see what the girl was saying or anything. It was a lot going on in here. But my eyes seared in on three things. I think it said cat. It was a card that said cat, candy, and then the lion was in reverse. And it seared in my mind. I was like, oh, maybe we'll see something about this. But I really didn't hear nothing else the person was saying because that just was seared in my mind. Mm-hmm. And then we got somebody claiming somebody. All right. Lenny could be significant. Lent. Like these are people that like when they get done with they women, they trade them or something like this. I don't want nothing to do with no imaginary boyfriends. I don't want nothing to do with no whatever these people do. I don't do religion, tradition. I don't do none of that. You talking to the wrong person. I came to the earth to do something and it don't got nothing to do with those things that's gonna kill me kill the freedom from doing that thing. That's why I don't want to be with anybody that's saying that they a Muslim, especially because I'm not doing that. And I'm not going to be, I could be with a person, if I'm Christ, I could be with somebody to say they're a Christian because you're a follower of me. But what I look like being a Christian, being Christ and then being a Muslim, that don't make no sense because if Muhammad wanted to fuck with me, he'd have to leave what his mama and daddy do and come over here and be what I am. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I can't. I wouldn't even pretend to date a Muslim because I'm not going in that direction. And again, if it was somebody like me, they would see themselves like me, and they wouldn't be doing either of that either anyway. So I could see how I could get intrigued by a Christian because I'm going to give my attention to Christians if they're my followers. I'm not going to and somebody could be close enough where I could create a bond with them, but the person that's supposed to be with me, they just supposed to be the same like me, so they don't even look at this stuff the same. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so if you have an ear, let them hear. So somebody has an ear here. All right, somebody saying that you could hear something, or what you hear is more significant to what this person needs to know happened. I don't know. This could be somebody also trying to reach out as to what happened. They could be concerned about what happened to them if they was in the hospital for a long time. Somebody could have been in the hospital, and the head in reverse. Somebody could have got hit in their head, and what you saying is actually helping them find their memories or something like this. Somebody could be listening here. And then we have big D or a D with this sun energy. This could be one of my anointed ones, or this is somebody that's a sun energy. Okay. And then we have an X over here with this black energy. Also, something about getting somebody to the crib or a crib. I don't know if somebody's trying to have a baby with somebody. All right. Also, something in the sink. Okay. Because like 3 days ago, I was getting like something was pointing like at me, but it was saying some incident or something, and then said in the garage. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? Like, girl, I be like creeping out about stuff like this when I be hearing it. But something about somebody's sink. Okay, so I don't know if they found hair in the sink, something stuffed in the sink, or somebody was just cleaning out my sink the other day. Okay, somebody cleaned up the bathroom a little bit in the trash can and cleaned out the sink. But also, I'm supposed to be probably on my menstrual right now. See, we do a detective work on here, bitch, for anybody that's just watching this stuff from the far. If you're sneaking watching it, if you're watching it in your brain, if you're watching it on the app, if you're watching, whatever, this is another type of group over here, what I'm talking to. Okay? Shit. Some people got the means to do whatever, and some people don't. We talking about that. All right? So I'm wondering, because I'm supposed to be on my thing right now. Nobody else that uses this bathroom down here, will be doing that or putting their stuff in that bathroom right there. Okay, so I almost wonder, was somebody hiding in the garage and they came in the middle of the night, used the bathroom? You get what I'm saying? Look, bitch, look, me. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what this is. Okay, somebody saying time or time's up, or somebody's name could be time. Excuse me. If they name time, they in reverse. If somebody's saying it's time's up, there's no time to do something or mix something up, or there's no time to get you to the other side of the screen, Caroline, or whatever, Coraline, or whatever. Somebody's lying. All right. Again, somebody could be laying in a meadow. Like somebody could be putting something, you know how Groundhog's Day is? Somebody could be putting on something on repeat. Every night something happens to you and you end up in a field somewhere, and then somebody has to recover. But I heard something about needy. That, like, I don't know why. It may be that you have to cancel a whole line of people to get my energy or your energy back, because Somebody is saying you're needy when they know they spread you thin by giving your stuff to other people. So these people might end up having to die in order to retrieve what this is back. You understand? Okay? All right? Some things could also be at the museum here. And then something about a sandwich. Press. Or Sandy. Sandy, Sandra, Sandy. Okay? Or sand, okay? Like somebody could be saying you a sand, you know what, Negro? Or something like this. I just heard that. In the meadow. Or Madow. 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 I wonder. Because also when they be talking about people being castrated, it make me think about people getting cut off from their family or what they know and then just propped up on the media or on the news or in a movie or in a music video. Like shit like this. I be thinking stuff like that. Hold on one second, y'all. Just give me this, give me that. And everybody say, okay, yeah, mom. Usually that's the way it goes with the mom. But it's all right. Also, I was just seeing a whole bunch of feet the other day. Okay? Made me think about these socks I'm putting on say snap on. Like somebody snapping on somebody else's feet to go do some crime. Like, is this where we're going to be headed in the future? Hold on, y'all. I got my feet. I'm like 2 weeks beyond a fucking pedicure. Somebody trying to show me hard times, y'all. And we're going to go through them. Because I'm putting all this shit in the report with my lawsuit. Everything. You know, that's what alimony is. It's not about sticking a man. A lot of times, I think it was about protecting women that was with unreasonable, despicable men. It's also to, if a man just decide to leave, then the mother and the child could have the type of lifestyle that they already had. You know, they will not have to, you know, that's what it's really about. If you look it up, that's what alimony is about. It's not about sticking some, but these men want to hold on to but you wasting it on whores and killing and shit like this and all this other stupid shit. You know, things that's fucking up my country, drugs to sell, guns and shit, and you sitting here talking shit to me. I'm telling you, we got Mimi or Nini in reverse. All right. So somebody said that you can't hear or something. Also, we got somebody saying this is mine. Okay, baby. Okay, like I said, I'm hearing don't put baby in the corner. But somebody saying, but I don't think this has to do with this. Mine, baby in reverse. I don't know if this is some crazy person that could have got rid of a baby. Because when they get you or something, they only want to have you. They don't want to have a baby. I don't know what this is, okay? These could be the same people from this community. All right. Yeah, these witches or something like this, they could have been about to fall in order to get back on track, somebody told them to go get that baby out of there or something of somebody. Ace of Swords. Even though I haven't been, or somebody have not been, y'all, we got to talk a little bit different a little bit. Y'all, the people that fuck with me like that, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure we building a bond with some of our people on here, y'all. That's why I'm saying sometimes you can show love and be connected to people deeply without having to do all that. You know what I just said. But somebody shouldn't have been, ain't been active in months. So that would have been a thing anyways. All right. So this could make you sad. 9 of Swords. Somebody can have you separated so you can let some emotions out. Because you could be finding out like the real stuff that your family and friends was doing. They did this stuff against the Holy Spirit. So these people might have to lose their life. Somebody could be crying about this. Or what they did to the Holy Spirit. Magic. Or the magician in the Hierophant. They may not be getting forgiven. All right. Somebody is getting awakened here. This might be something that show these people, but I'm really sure that maybe these people did something small, or maybe what, I don't know. I'm just not going to say nothing. But I'll tell you this. With a cold, calculated move, somebody is trying to persecute the people that should, if you really knew what they did, you might forgive them. They're going for them too and first, okay? They're not, the people that did you so wrong, they're preserving them for last in case they want to put them back on the team to hurt you some more, okay? Somebody's being alerted by this. So say somebody 20 years ago, somebody went to court and said that they saw you spank your kid. It could be true, but they knew that somebody wanted them to say that, so because they was going to take your child, you know, and they was going to get some money for saying it. So say something like that. And ever since then, they've been fighting on the good team. That's what I'm saying. Somebody's could be going after people like that because they're afraid that the person might man up and join another group and then go to fight for the freedom or the truth. So they're trying to take them out first. But the people that have been like ugly towards you for 20 years and then 1 year ago, they decided, oh, I don't want to do this no more. They're keeping them. You get what I'm saying? So really not like justice or something like this. Son of David. Yeah, somebody knows what these people did. They know they're going to have to pay for this. They could have blocked this person. Yeah, somebody knows for a fact they did. And now something's backfiring. Could be on somebody's 2 of Cups because these people crafted against somebody else's. This could be like, say there's a version of you and this person in the underground, you know, in the middle realm, and as above, so below, and in between. Or these are different couples entirely. It's just there's a couple from as below, in between, and as above. The other couples wanted to make themselves look better. So some people could have like exited your life 4 years ago, got a nice fat crib, you know what I'm saying? Took their wife on a shopping spree. You know, if they got a child, it got perfect clothes and perfect hair and everything. And they was flossing around in that while people were watching you try to recover from what you don't even know or understand happened to your life. All right. And they was going to say, which one do you think is the best for this thing? But, you know, these people already did 30 years of damage to somebody's life, and you still trying to steal something that don't even belong to you, like somebody's existence. You understand? Where it just don't make no sense. Okay. Yeah, somebody could also be trying to block somebody else from giving you aid. This sounds like a repetitive energy. All right. Because this could be somebody that, like, say you had a child or whatever when you met this person, and, you know, you had a ex-spouse or baby daddy or something. This person not doing right by you, or this person just don't want nobody else having nothing to do with you, giving you no fucking money. Like, nah, you ain't. I don't want you getting child support from that person. Whatever he supposed to pay for child support, I will pay it for the child. I don't want you talking to him, or I don't want you taking nothing from him. I mean, that sounds strange, but that could be if a real man is in that situation. But you got to be careful too there, because why are you trying to just have Total be the only one that's giving me something? What if you stop? What if I can't work? What if I get hurt? What if something happened to me? You know, are you still going to do that for my child? You know what I'm saying? before people just start taking away people full rights and doing all this other shit. Okay, because we just talking in general right now. All right, but I'm saying this is like a scenario like this. What benefits does that give that person even to this child? When people come in like a saving grace energy like that or something, like, did you even ask me? You get what I'm saying? Whoever this is, because somebody's claiming you this could even be a situation like somebody's trying to force biblical storylines or force like immaculate conception. So I was even hearing that this was a prophecy that I heard a couple years ago, that the brother is going to give the person a baby, something going to happen to the brother, and another brother or a clone or something is going to pick up after that. This was like 4 or 5 years ago. Okay, it's the way that it was supposed to happen. Now you might be totally oblivious to all of this, but what I was getting at, somebody was going to be able to get there seeing and hear, like somebody's going to be full capacity when this happened, but somebody is just only letting you hear something. Okay. Also, somebody saying cry about it. You know how Jesus said, don't cry with me. If you know what's going to be happening or whatever like this, you're going to be happy. Don't cry. Mary, don't you weep. But again, somebody heard something or they want you to hear something and cry about it. Somebody's trying to do something to get you to cry. If you're a female, it's because somebody is looking at you as an emperor. We had the Empress in reverse. Okay, so now we're getting the answer. Because somebody can actually be an emperor. You might have something enough, you know how they say something about like your pheromones and whatever this is, or your, you could be a female, like, but you're looking more masculine to somebody or these people. You may be able to be one of the first females in a long time or ever to sit in as an emperor in a situation. But somebody wants to put you in the opposite, because if this is a deity, if you don't cry for this deity, the deity is going to try to haunt you. This is like a haunting spirit. Like if you don't go to a family member's funeral or something, some of these family members ain't fucking dead. And it's them messing with you from the behind the scenes because they mad because they still alive and they know your ass didn't go to their funeral. It's not really a haunting. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay. So think about it like this. Ace of Wands energy. Somebody has some kind of authority here. This could be a power struggle. Somebody wants you to be like they little baby girl crawling around, letting loose with them if you got a strenuous job. But somebody can't have that happen. They can't. This might be your way out of something or something like this. I don't know, with this baby in reverse. Or somebody's trying to do this and you like, I'm not your baby. Or that's not me crawling around on that damn footage. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, okay? Because you see what I'm saying? Somebody don't like this. Somebody wants to be in charge. Look, the footage is in reverse. Somebody was watching somebody. But that's not you. Like, somebody trying to say, yeah, I had that person. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? But like somebody wants to be the man that has dominance over a woman. Or this could be a woman like you, a woman like me. But it's easy. Do what the fuck I said. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean? On all motherfucking accounts. So you got to be somebody that's an Ace of Wands first. I don't want to deal with nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I want you to flip the switch from the top, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is what I'm talking about. And I won't take nothing less. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people be like, oh, big dick energy or whatever like this. No, big wand energy. Big motherfucking authority. Well, we don't even need to. Ain't nothing we need to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Or where's my wand? Can you get my Ace of Wands back and put it in my hand? Okay, and then make sure that my steps are being, guided properly so I can keep it. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we got knee, or like I said, knee. All right. Somebody might, this mind person, I don't know. This could be something like you could be with somebody like, it's hard between y'all. Like, the power struggle. Like, this somebody like mine, but as soon as you raise your wand, the motherfucker like, all right. You know what I'm saying? This give me like 50 Shades of Grey. Okay? when he finally went, you know, and take a knee to Anna. This is what this is giving me. Plus, I just went to Popeyes, right, to go get me some chicken, and I noticed that the Caucasian people and the brown people is not in there no more. It now Indian people are in there, right? And then I came back to this. That just was a note. So there could be. It's to show you. How, well, maybe to show me. This could be just signs for me to see what's going on, how something is fluctuating. Some people could have left what I called home a couple years ago. That this particular area that I was in. All right. This could be sad. All right. Okay. Um, and now a different group is in there, like a seasonal swipe or change. I notice this sometimes. It's just the little things that I notice. And then I went to the they didn't have what I needed. I'm like, oh, the pickle, and no, we don't have it. Like they couldn't wait to tell me. But just yesterday I had this chicken and I had pickle glaze. I'm like, oh, okay. So I drove all the way back and I went to the one closer to my house. And I'm like, y'all got pickle? And she was like, no, we ain't got it. Like, and I never seen this girl at this store ever. And she was tall and she was mean looking. She kind of remind me of this girl, Tamika Robinson, that used to live up the stairs from me in my apartment in Zion, where I think they could have suffocated me the first time when I had that green shirt on the couch and I had that black leather couch. When Antonia and them lived across the hall and Eric lived across the hall from me. That's what I'm saying. That's kind of crazy. Because I wonder if somebody still lived in that area. I know the fuck that they didn't trick me. And when I went and thought I was moving my boyfriend, that wasn't even him. That he stayed in an apartment in Zion and was still living there all this time. I know that they didn't do that. Five of Wands. I don't know how this stuff works. That's what I said. I think people don't like what I talk on here, but you have to realize I got to get my fix. And it ain't even like an addiction or nothing. I got to get my job or my work out. There's no way Source got me here, and it's just that I need to just be quiet and people can dabble in my domain or my dome and do whatever they want with the information, and I'm sitting here and I don't reiterate through my mouth. Because somebody could have been like, oh, I plugged into the server of Shay Seeking last night, right? And I talked to her about that case. Why are you doing that? That's illegal. Don't do that. That's forced conversations. It's a law against doing that to people in America. Okay? This is not the 1500s. You can't just go dragging people out of their fucking house whenever you want. Like, you can't just go doing stuff like this, okay? So somebody like, yeah, I talked about, don't talk to me. I'm not conscious. What are you doing? Don't do that. What if somebody else was plugged into my server and that's who you talking to? What if these people thought they've been talking to me all this time, but at a certain time, you're not talking to me? He beach, whale, or whales. Am. Somebody is not I am. Somebody is saying that I'm not Wales. I tricked you or something. I'm not of Wales. I don't know what they of. Or somebody just a fake altogether. Somebody could be saying, oh, I'm Diana of Wales, or I'm somebody of Wales, but they're not of Wales. They're not of anything royalty. Five of Wands. Girl, these some fools. Somebody was trying to look at you for a couple years to see what your sex life is. Dude, if somebody's going through war and they're in a situation or something, why would you be looking at that person? You're not going to get what you want to get when you looking at that person's sex life to see if that's who you want to be with next. And these people talk about, body count. Like, bitch, get out of here. Yeah, something is backfiring because they put somebody in some type of imprisonment. So whatever, yeah, now some offer is being rejected here because this is the world card energy, and somebody can't kill this person, and somebody's upset about this because they put a lot of work in to make sure you wasn't about to be chosen for something. I'm telling you, whoever this is, they're mentally ill. King of Swords, and they could be sleeping with a King of Swords. This is a King of Swords with a mentally ill, like this, like an older man. See all that white hair, and he dealing with like a wannabe Holy Spirit energy. They think this is something that you could put a persona on and be, or get outside and live and go to the beach and do this and go walking. That ain't got nothing to do with being the Holy Spirit. People think that they could try to make themselves look holy, clean, crisp, nice hair, braids and everything. That's not what the Holy Spirit is. So somebody know that they with somebody that's sick too. Or they should know that. Mentally ill or otherwise. All right? Somebody always crying or something. And when this person cries, they can have this person attack you. We got Ia or Ia. Okay? This person could be controlled by this Ia energy, and this other person could be controlled by somebody's cries. These could be women that trafficked or abducted your children, okay, and raised them with the secondary father or the splice or with your husband. This is somebody that could have been slowly put. You know how when somebody pulling out an entity or something on a TV show or a movie, you can see like a dark presence coming out, or how in the Kipper-ish deck, I think, you got that dark entity sitting on somebody's back, and we could see the pointy ears and stuff, like, or like you might see a movie where they're doing like a conjuring or something, and you'll see like a dark thing come out of it. It's something like this. It's like pulling somebody out of their life like that slowly. You got to do it very, you can't do it too quick. These is people that don't want to say, listen, Becky, I don't want to be with your ass no more. I done found out that Sheila loved me, and I'm going to move with motherfucking Sheila. This is not that kind of thing. And you're like, oh my God, Ricky, don't leave me. Like, what's going on? Oh, can we fix this? Like, this ain't this. Like, it's not real life. Like, people are like staying with you and tiptoeing out like in another body or some shit sometimes. Like, I don't know what these people is doing. Okay? So you could very well have your family, and there's a doppelganger version of your family. It's just another bitch. Oh, see, look, the head right here. It's just another person at the head. This could even be this person use you to heal this person, and this bitch still think that she want to keep playing around, try to kill you or do something wrong or steal from you or hold back your money. Like, this bitch gotta go. Whoever this is, they gotta go. I almost don't give a fuck really if it's another one of me. Somebody, this is almost like somebody got to get like medically emancipated from a family or something, an organization, something. Somebody do. All right. So this is somebody that stole your kids, and then when your kid cry or something like this, or they was having sex with your children, somebody was grooming your children. This an older bitch, like a tarot reader. You might watch her channel. She know who you is. They be luring you in with the messages because y'all on the same thing, because she fucking your man or your child or something, and so y'all all on the same frequency. This is somebody like this. Somebody is closer than you think. Also, if my energy is tied to a lot of different masculine energies, like main male energies, people that come on the scene and they get attention, or they're a big time male name, I could be parted with some of these males. And so the women, okay, y'all don't see it how I see it. Maybe. I'm not only, okay. Say that my energy is the world card energy, or an empress with the feathers on my crown. I'm going to be linked, whether they know it or not, to some powerful men, so-called powerful men. Women are familiar with my energy because my energy is in those men, or their energy is in me. Whether God planned it this way, I don't know. I'm just hearing that could be how this is. So when somebody's going, even when I'm going at some of these masculines, it's going at me. When they coming at me, I don't know if they understand you coming at yourself. When you stabbing me in the back, you stabbing yourself in the back. God did it. God did it then. Okay, God did it. So the people are on on in the public eye on social media with that male. But the emotions and the feelings, the women is putting it on me. But I'm not the one hugging and kissing on you and lying to you, manipulating you, or buying you, taking you shopping, whatever this, or doing whatever this fucking. I'm not that. There has to be a line. You can't associate your pain and your crying with me making you cry. Cause like, look at your reflect, but that's not my reflection. You have to understand, if these men went against me or start dealing with another female or put another female in between us, or even if another family member started messing with one of you disconnected. I don't know what I think I know, but I'm not gonna say it, how it's supposed to get reconnected. But I ain't thirsty and I ain't about to force and I ain't doing none of that. So, you know what I'm saying? And what it is, motherfucker gonna have to learn their lesson. You know, a lot of times we just gotta sit up in this energy because people think you think you all that or something. I'm just let God show you, because I don't have to come around here running up to people's doors, knocking on the door, leaving flyers on there talking about I'm the Christ or I'm this or I'm the Holy Spirit. I'm not doing that. So, you know, dismiss all you want. Just know what you're gonna be in the end. All right. So we got the Empress here. All right. It just don't make no sense to me, because it don't make no sense to me with this behavior, because you're going out of your way to come in my home or something and sneak around and I don't think I've said anything on this channel that's that offensive. You want to be offended. You want to be that offended that you go putting my stuff IP address in trying to find me or something like this. I don't know. Somebody want to be offended, right? So we got an Empress. Somebody could be pregnant. They might even get back their womb or something. And we got sin in reverse. So when I said earlier, no, don't be trying to say like we something or whatever like this. No, you the sinner. Somebody try to go back 22 years. It don't matter. God could have these people could have killed me 2 years ago, and God could have renewed. Because whatever this dance is we doing, is going to keep on going on. And they not killing the son. And until these people going to get tired. Something like this. You know, yeah, I got back pains and I got little pains that I don't think I should have, or something like this here and there. But, you know, I ain't dead. So, you know, I ain't feeling dead either, nothing. Yeah, I would like to be going for more walks in the park, going out to eat nice things or something like this. I would like to be enjoying my time, going to meetings, involved with people that's actually doing stuff in the world. I would like to be doing something else, going getting my nails done on time and my hair done and stuff. But we're not doing that yet. So it must not be time for it yet. I don't know. For all I know, God already seen in the future. If I had to have a child, I might die at this childbirth. I had to get in a new system or something like this and come back. I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. But we got sin in reverse here with the Empress. Somebody could be saying, oh, if you have a baby with me, then be a millionaire or get your sins wiped away. I don't know. Somebody is insane, okay? That's all I want to know. Like, who is this? Somebody is crazy, okay? Somebody wants you to have, yeah, this is the truth, girl. This is the truth. Listen, this is the truth, okay? And somebody want to have you with these ladies be nice to you this time. I'm going to get some good handmaids this time. Like, I don't know what somebody is doing. Oh, you could get these gifts or something like this. Ace of Swords and like this. Okay, so somebody could be a lucky girl. Or they trying to make it seem like it. I'm telling you, somebody trying to tempt somebody. You know, this person ain't, because somebody already captivated. Or this is like somebody being sired to somebody else already. So I don't know if you should let this person, I don't know if you should let this person trick you. Knight of Wands. Yeah, see, this is like a Jon Snow coming in for the kill. Shit. That's why I said Snow could be Maydow or something like this. Or that's the mama or something like this. But again, somebody's coming in to like kill Daenerys or something like this. So there won't be no celebration. Or they not going to be victorious. with this chariot. And okay, they're not going to be victorious. Somebody tried to, or they did, or they coming in, or they did in the past. Somebody could have killed your ass. They could have thought they killed you 4 years ago, 40 years ago. Girl. And who? And they find out, oh, it's not? You know how those movies be like, the man thought he killed his wife or whatever like that. People like, why you be saying stuff? I'm rushing this shit along. That's why. That's fine. I don't know nothing else because there ain't no rules. That's why I'm saying people, somebody better do what I said, you know, because somebody like, I just don't want to lose you. You better do what the fuck I said. Okay? I think this person know that somebody is untouchable, spiritual, like your spirit is. All right? They really don't care about what happened with the flesh. If they see you get your head bashed in every night, they don't care. But I care. Okay? I don't think I necessarily am feeling this location anymore. I'm not scared or anything. I'm over it a little bit. I'm over it. It's almost like somebody trying to imprint the crib or something. I'm not staying here. 9 of Wands. Okay? If I get my relocation package, okay, I ain't saying I got to leave this city. I'm just saying I'm not staying right here. All right? So somebody could be getting restored here. We got the sun in reverse. Also, people come by here thinking like this is a request machine. That they're going to try to come in my energy at nighttime and I'm about to talk with them. I don't even remember what happens at night or something like this. That's why I told you, stop doing that. 10 of Swords. Something is getting restored because somebody's finding out what happened to somebody. And it's getting written up too. Because somebody like, oh my, I don't write down, I write down sins, not tragedy. And somebody's trying to say that somebody putting something in your stomach also is not a sin. It's a tragedy that you got raped or something like this. This could even be 3 years ago and somebody preserved you and then put the baby in you and now they brought you back into this realm to make you have the baby. Somebody is a sick person. All right? We got justice here. Because somebody wants you to think like you... let me tell you who this is. This is a high priestess or a female, 9 of Pentacles. They fell for this trick. Oh, sure, for out thou Romeo, or something like this, and they fuck around and got nothing that this energy promised them, or they took the baby before they got the bag, or somebody wants you to be the stupid person like that, and that's where somebody messed up at. You see what I'm saying? 7 of Wands in reverse. You would a bitch that can't even never compare. And you sitting here trying to tell me that I got to take second call, or you listen to this bitch when you think about what you about to do for me or with me. You get your motherfucker. Somebody better go. Whatever this is about to backfire on somebody else, though. Because usually 7 of Wands, y'all know this card. This is like there could be some men right here and a whole bunch of men like already down here at her feet. And then there's some whole bunch of people coming towards this person trying to penetrate this person in some kind of way. But this way, I would say that the person is protected from this. But no, I think that what's about to happen is a backfire. That's why it failed like this. You try to make this Empress pregnant or try to shame her as she's crossing over into her. And she done did it better than everybody else. All right? And you try to fuck her up by getting her sick or something when she crossed this line, it's about to backfire. So somebody can choose to do whatever they want. Yeah. Something is getting snatched from your ass. Just know that. Okay? All right? This could also be this metal. Again, somebody took something from somebody. Either that person or you. All right, to try to do something. Yeah, time is not up because that person is not the most high energy. All right, and somebody is not happy with somebody. This could be whoever this is that stole something and they just not happy. Ever since they did this, like somebody think you doing spell work on them or something. Yeah, something like this. They don't want to be a devil no more. They King of Pentacles, they losing everything. This was such a bad idea. I can't even get no more play. This could be somebody that also thought it was good to keep telling you I had to disconnect from you, and you like, oh, go ahead. And then now they just don't want to say like, oh, okay, it was better when I was connected to you. But then I don't know. Yeah, they wasn't burdened. So this could be somebody that got everything in the world, nice cars, new lifestyle, but they're burdened here. Yeah, something's like yeah, I want to go back. This is like one of them masculines that they let test out a new life or something. And they're like, nah, I want to go back to my feminine or my masculine or whatever like this. Okay, it was just better. Like, it was just breath. It was like a breath of, like, it just flowed. Somebody got to do too much to recomp or get even close to what they was getting off of you just doing nothing. So why you got mad? That's what I'm saying. What they would think is something, not nothing. Somebody could have their woman dialed up in fancy clothes and just laying around. Well, I guess more people want to see that than somebody that don't have that stuff. But somebody should have just invested at home or invested in the person. Like, I don't know, it just sounds weird. But this is a foreigner, and God ain't playing that shit with Moses and them this time or whatever this is. Okay? I said no. And remember they said, oh, and Moses, everybody laughed or whatever like this, because Moses took that other, and then God punished. First of all, I think it was the Lord. And this could be fake lords that hijacked crowns before. And this person knew what they was doing by saying that it was okay, because they knew that later on this was going to be the demise of something. Now, somebody could be thinking, oh, bitch, it's you, because ever since you've been opening up your... No. This is God energy. So go back and look at these women that you've been protecting or something I told your ass about before. The foreign energy. Yeah, somebody is about to lose it anyways. You see what I'm saying? You want to fuck with America, and this is like a bitch from some other country is about to get all your shit. Just trifling. Just trifling. Somebody else could be pregnant, y'all. You could be in a situation where a younger woman could be pregnant. This person got the baby. This nigga ain't about to have nothing. Look, the breaking up a happy home, chaos agent home wrecker. Woo. This bitch ain't got no ace of cups. And it's something that this Queen of Swords did. They think that what you saying is about to be the death of them, but it's really the bitch that you think is pleasing you and making you happy. Look, what did I just say? Look, Queen of Swords in reverse. Happy. The person is not sad no more. Why? They done got the heartbreak. Okay, they got the bandage ripped off already. And this Queen of Pentacles don't have no Ace of Cups. And this is heartbreaking, because they could have thought they was happy for a second, and then they got heartbroken because this person don't have the same thing. Maybe these people don't find this out until the person is pregnant. This Queen of Swords tricked this person. And that's the truth. To take this other person here. This is like somebody having one of the wisest queens on the board, and somebody about to tell you it's over for her because people was trying to starve her or locked her in the basement and didn't pay her money just to make the person look rough around the edges. And then you went to a young girl that's 15 that ain't got no motherfucking wisdom. And you about to conquer what? These people lied. I'm telling you, these people lied. To get these men to throw their women away at 30 and 40. We just now getting there. You know what I'm saying? Really. Okay? Yeah, this is a tradition to trick these people. Yeah. All right? Somebody could be going off the calmer waters here. We also got a son of David here. This could be you or somebody else that's not a fire sign, or they think that you're not. Some people is pressing on you for 10 years straight just to see you snap out one good time so they can cancel you out or go on and move on, or somebody moved on anyway. Okay, they will try to rattle your thing and say, oh, you ain't no lying, you just a pussycat, because somebody manipulating you to start to act loud or get ghetto or something. It ain't gonna matter in the end. It's not. Yeah, there could be a child. I feel bad for this child a little bit, but there could be a child that's about to be out in the cold. They could be realizing this too, that as soon as you get whatever you need from me, you about to push me out in the cold, just like you did my aunt, just like you did my mom. I'm never going to be a star. You've ruined my reputation. This is a younger girl now here, okay? You ain't no star. This is giving me, what he say on that? Which, you gonna love me, okay? I followed the voice you think you gave to me, and now I gotta find my own. This is kind of energy, because somebody saying you don't shine, you ain't bright. Somebody could even be saying somebody is stupid or something. But this is false judgment here. Okay, somebody just wants you in some type of entrapment mindset, because that's how they make money, by abusing you. They're making a new business off abusing you instead of exalting you. But they're not going to be victorious here. Okay? Or again, you presenting putting you in prison, you get pregnant by prison guards or prisoners or something, a prisoner race, because prison is going to be a race in the future, is what it seems like. And they let all these they imprison the royals or elites and stuff like this, and then breed y'all, and then whatever, something like this. I don't, it's this or us or whatever this is. What they probably got in mind, because even if you catch the parents and you probe them, they've already done something here, where there's a certain select group of kids that have something, and I don't even think that they in this country. Some of the children in this country, they're realizing that they getting played by these people sitting on their soil, fucking with them. The real children, they sent them off to other countries with the real data that's really, like, they made them worth something, sent them away. They don't really care about those American children or whatever this is, okay? This also, I was hearing with Michael Jackson, is like, he was doing all that stuff with Africa and stuff like this, and then he came back and started talking about Earth, or the Earth song and stuff like this. But he was all over there in Africa feeding them kids, and I feel like somebody realized that. Now, this don't have to be him. I was just getting this because I kept hearing the song a couple days ago, that I was like, who we really talking about? Blackhead, something, skinhead. All I want to say is that, so this is something like, I just feel like that somebody already knew what the true shadow energy behind the scenes was. Even somebody could have went among some people and just even got rejected or something here. World card energy. This could be a certain type of family, a certain sector of family. Something like this here. World card energy, protected with gifts. Because somebody was definitely bringing something. And that's why I said, once I find out you was with me, and you was bringing something to another bitch, and she was rejecting you, or a dude, or whatever it is, and that person was rejecting you, and you was coming back, you know, taking it out on me. You was chasing this motherfucker down. I needed something to eat that day, or I needed something. I needed a new wig, and you chasing this bitch down to get her a $25 wig. I needed a $50 wig, and you was chasing this bitch down to get her a $1,000 wig or something. One memory of this pop up, motherfucker, you done. You better not ever talk to me again, because you were trying to play in my face when you really could have just gave me my fucking money and let me do my own thing. Yeah, there's no ending here. Like, somebody is done. I know it sounds like something stupid, but we just talking about the basis of the thing. You know what I'm saying? People gonna do what they gonna do. I cannot stop you from cheating on me. But playing me for real, though? No. My kids over here, if I'm not saying my kids hungry, but I'm just saying, if my kids was over here hungry, I got a house full of children, they hungry, you know you responsible for this part of the thing, and I found out you telling me you ain't got no money because it's all at the strip club, and it's a girl that you be following, putting little love notes and flowers on her car and shit like this before you leave the strip club after the show and things like this, nigga, you better not never fix your lips. Don't you just go punch a hole in this nigga head where he got the memories of me and take them out, and make sure you take I'm not thinking about your ass after the hour, down to the hour or the day your ass thought you was fronting and stunting the fuck on me. It's like a light switch. Let me find out some bitch said, yeah, oh, you think I should? Even if you work with a bitch and she like, yeah, maybe you should. I mean, I don't give a fuck if this is your damn accountant and she a female. And she told you, maybe just cut back, maybe your wife's makeup. Bitch, what the fuck is you talking about my makeup for? Like, what is you talking? And then you listen and said, well, my accountant said, nigga, you getting kicked out that day. I wish the fuck you would come tell me. Any woman, even your mama, told you something. If you my man or my spouse or we live together, and you come tell me what your mama said or what somebody said about what the fuck you should do to me, talk to your mama about what you should do with your children. You don't talk to no motherfucking other bitch about me, what you about to do with me. Never. The first time a bitch would tell you something about me, her job is lost. You understand, bitch? Because I could get somebody up in here else that even if we was fucking around at the job or something, she knows she better not say nothing about my motherfucking wife or Shalonda. Even if I'm just your motherfucking queen, nigga, she knows she can't say nothing about that. You see, I don't fuck around. That's a queen of wands. It just ain't no tolerance. I ain't about to be chasing your ass around, looking through your phone, nothing. But don't fucking play with me. We got a king of wands a king of cups in the reverse. Two of swords. Girl, that's the quickest way. It's the quickest way. Don't play with me. And then try to weasel back. You know what I'm saying? Weasel back. Or I don't even like the way it sound. If somebody like, yeah, I was talking to this one girl and she told me, I need to invest my money. Okay, if it's a business, something like this, but like, okay, she could talk about business or whatever, what you need to invest. Yeah, I don't know nothing about your job or whatever y'all do over there with the business. I just know you doing good or something like this. But then she said, oh, maybe you shouldn't do like this. Maybe you shouldn't be paying for a service or something. Maybe your wife could, chip in. I see, because this is how it's going to be, y'all. These robot women or whatever, they watching in your house and shit like this. Trying to make it like they the perfect center for these men. The God for these men. You see what I'm saying? They didn't want to give you no respect, nothing like, or organic God energy or goddess energy. But this is what this is. And then she's watching your wife at home and telling you things that she could, oh, does she have to just do like this all the time? Oh, don't you hate it when this person don't pick up, or it's always an excuse? Can you do? A lot of times I'm just a smart ass mouth. And somebody could be watching me and getting everything all the way misconstrued. We've always been like that in this family. Like somebody be like, oh, did you smoke in my room? And I'd be like, but okay, maybe for a second, cause I had to come up here. I had to use the bathroom and I ran up there real fast, and it was only a little bit of the cigarette left, and I threw it up in there. And he'd be mad or whatever like this, right? But like, if I had to come up with like a excuse like this, but he knows, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm like, oh my God, no, Devin, don't be upset with me. No, that's just the way we talk. And then he might bark a little bit, and I'm like, all right, damn, or something like this. You know what I'm saying? But somebody trying to tell somebody like, oh, it's always an excuse with this person. That's just the way we joke like that. That's the way we annoy or bother each other a little bit throughout the day. It wasn't a problem until your spy from work that want to be your wife start saying something. You see what I'm saying? Oh man, somebody spilled something up in here in the kitchen. Nobody seen this? Oh, well, okay. Well, I'm seeing it now, whatever. Hold on, let me get a second. I'll get it. Okay, because I feel like somebody's just like the person, like, these bitches be thirsty. It's like somebody say something to them one time and they on their knees like, okay, where's it at? Like, bitch, go do that then. Because that ain't never going to be me. I'm going to always give you a little bit of cute hard time or something like this. Oh, is something up in there spilled? Damn, maybe I ain't see that. Hold on, give me a second or something like this. Oh, or I did walk past that earlier and I asked one of the kids to get it and they didn't get it. It's still there? Okay, yeah, maybe I'll get it in a second, or let me come on and get it. It's always going to be, I'm not that. You know what I'm saying, bitch? So you can do that. You be somebody else bitch or somebody dog. It ain't me. You get what I'm saying? Bitch, that's what I'm telling you. Some people is not on the same level, man. We already in our program, in our software, we already living this life in our mind. I just need to get placed where I'm supposed to be at. You get what I'm saying? Somebody is thirsty and I'm not. The fuck? There's a difference. There's some women that sit at home or something like this, and then I'm not saying that I'm disrespectful to my man, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, but there's some people that sit at home and they feel like they have to put on this persona or something like this and do, you know, and somebody like, girl, maybe it just ain't nobody's business. It really ain't. Because I told you, we not about to normalize in America people watching other people in their fucking house. Who do you think you are? I don't give a fuck where you live. Okay? I don't care. We're not about to normalize that shit. That's crucial. That's fucking dangerous. That is dangerous. Especially when people have children. That is fucking dangerous. You don't do that. The fuck? And if these men is in something, let that nigga go get his own apartment and let that get recorded. You don't put no fucking cameras up in nobody's house that got children and shit walking around. The hell wrong with you? You don't do that. That's grooming. I don't know how we got off the way over there real quick with that energy. Made me mad. Hold on.